Usually it's for children.
Jawf, interior, inside, heart. Jawf, abdomen, belly. Venter, jawf, button. Khilafu, zahr. Jawf.
That's why, some people say this is one of the, ayah. This ayah is like a miracle of Quran that it talks about rijal, not including women. Because women can have two hearts in one body, but not men.
So, she can have three also.
She can have as many. But Quran is specifically here talking about,
Rijal.
didn't include women.
This is also, what is that? Ijaz of Quran.
Ijaz al-Quran.
How can she have three?
Twins.
If she have twins?
Then she could have triplets.
Yes. Then four. One of mother and triplets. Four altogether. She's very smart. Okay. Yes.
Muslim rules, you had Aleph after one, but not after the other. Is there a reason for that?
Yeah, you see, when you say Muslimin means this is nakira, right? So all Muslims, that means all Muslims. When you say al-Muslimin, you know the Muslimin, you're talking about some special Muslims.
So because of the Aleph?
Because of alif. Lam ta'rif. Lam ta'rif. Now go to example number 23, next page. Next page. Ayyu suratin. Ayyu suratin. Ayyun. You see? Ayyun. Ayyun, ayyan, ayyin. Ayyun, ayyun, ayyan. Ayyin. Ayyun, ayyan. Sorry. Ayyin, ayyun, ayyan, ayyin. Ayyun, ayyan, ayyin. And surah. Suratun, suratan, and surati. Surah is picture. Surah is picture. So any picture, so you join these two words. Picture of anything. Picture of any person or any animal or anyone. Picture of anyone. So ayyu. What we do, we make it khafif, ayyu. Instead of ayyun, we make ayyu. Khafif, one only. Lighter. And surat will become suratin. Fi ayyu suratin. But if you add fi to it, add fi plus fi. Fi. So it will become Fi, Ayyi. Ayyu will become Ayyi. Remember this became lighter here, and this became majroor. Fi ayyi surat. Remember here, please look the same example. Because of fi, this became majroor. Because of harfu jarrin or harfu jarrin, this became majroor. And because of mudaf, this mudaf ilayh became majroor. Write down in your book. Because of harfu jarrin, this became majroor. Is it clear to everybody? जी क्या हाल है मौलाना? अस्सलाम वालेकुम. ठीक है? आइए तशरीफ लाइए. आप 16 मिनट पहले आए. Yes.
Can you give us a list of the 17 huruf
हैं?
Can you give us a list of the 17
It's in the book. It's in the book.
There's a lesson about 17 huruf jar.
Page 1,
Lesson number 18. Lesson number 18. Yes.
So like, you know in math, when you put like parentheses around like an equation, you do that first, and then outside of the parentheses, you do that afterwards, right? So is it safe to say that it's the same thing here? Like, so like, Ayyi Surah would have the parentheses around it, and then Fi would be outside, so that's added later? Is that how it works?
You know, if you are a student of mathematics, you know,
It's very mathematical.
like the, you have, minus, for example, 2 plus 3 plus 5, so all will become minus, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is huruf jar the same thing as dhamir?
Huruf
Huruf jar is it just another name for dhamir?
for?
Dhamir.
No, what are you talking about, my friend?
Because the 17 that are less.
Damir is noun, pronoun,
Yeah.
noun.
Not
How
word.
can a letter be noun? Noun can never become harf. Harf can never become noun.
There's a little bit of a mix-up.
No, listen to me. Listen to me. Ana, anta. I, we, you, he, she, it, they. All these are pronouns. I, we, you, thou, he, she, it, they. They are all pronouns. They are nouns. Nouns. A kind of nouns. Pronoun is also a noun. Okay? But to, from,
I meant to
those
say
are prepositions.
prepositions.
They are huruf.
I meant to say prepositions instead of dhamir.
No.
So what are the
Prepositions are never become dhamir.
But I'm saying so. How jar is the same as the definition of prepositions.
You see, huruf in huruf. Let me see. Huruf, they are of different kinds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, many. Out of which huruf jarra, they are 70. Bi, li, min, ila, an, ala, and so on. There are 17 in number. min, not man, min, ila, an, ala. Listen to me here. Ishaq,
Yeah.
look at me here. There are huruf of interrogation. A, hal. There are huruf of negation. For example, la, lan, lam. Huruf are not noun. Huruf are not noun. You see, listen to me here, brother. The words, kalima, we said words, kalima. Kalima also, it is also called mufrad. These are of three kinds: huruf, harf, fail, and ism. It can be noun or verb or huruf. Noun, verb or huruf. Then the huruf are of different kinds. Verb is of different kind. And noun is of different kinds.
That last one looks to me like a proposition, like
Yes,
proposition.
prepositions, yes.
That's what it is.
Is it clear?
Yeah,
Yes.
very much.
Are there more huruf, or we're gonna study them later, or?
Not in this course, I think. You know, I have the second volume of this book.
Read Urdu.
And I hope by next year it will be published in English also. This is translated, but I have to. So in this book, I have 69 types of huruf. 69.
So inshallah next time 40 days. 40 days, be prepared for it.
You see, for Quran and Arabic language, if you spend 40 years, still it is less. You know, what to talk about 40 days?
So how can we follow the Quran in the short life? If it takes so much time to understand, to learn. We are supposed to follow the Quran for even if
But
we are 20
Allah will
years.
make your life longer and the day longer. You know, if you are sincere and hardworking, one day may be equal to 1 year. Sometimes people learn in one day as much the other people learn in 1 year.
I went all the way up to the Damish to learn. I did not learn anything.
You see, there is a guy in Iran, he's only 13, and he is a PhD in Iran. No, I don't know which subject, but he is a PhD, only 13. And Imam Shafi'i, when he was 13, he was made Mufti of Makkah. Imam Shafi'i was 13 when he was made Mufti of Makkah. And then, you see, he was 13 only. And then what happened? He went to the governor of Makkah. He said,
कंप्लीट तो करना ही शुरू कर दिया
परसों के लिए कल या परसों देख ले. So he went to the governor and he said, I want to go to Medina. Please write me a letter of recommendation to Imam Malik. I want to go and learn from him. So he took the letter of recommendation, he went to Medina. And he reached the house of Imam Malik. So his slave girl came outside. So he talked to her and he said, I came from Makkah and I want to meet Imam Malik. And I have a letter of recommendation from the governor of Makkah. So the girl went inside, she came back and he said, Imam is saying he does not entertain any letters of recommendation. So he was very much disappointed. Young boy of 13. And then he said, well, tell the boss, tell the Imam that I memorized his book, Mu'atta. I know the whole book, Mu'atta. He said, she went back again and came, and he said, tell him to come to the masjid tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock, in the morning, come to the masjid, I will be there. So Imam Malik had a lot of students. More than 1,000 students were coming to masjid. And most of them were from Africa, from Egypt, from Libya, from Algeria, from Tunis, from Morocco, from Sudan, and those, Nigeria. Most of his students were from. So, and he used to come and sit only. And one of his students used to recite his book. And he was explaining his book. So student recites and he makes the explanation. Or many of the Africans, because they were from Egypt and Algeria, they were not master of Arabic. They were making a lot of mistakes, even in reading the book. Even in reading the book, they were not Arabs, they were Berbers, basically. Now they are all Arabs. But, they were poor in Arabic language also. So, after some time, Imam asked, where is the guy from Mecca? The young Shafi'i said, Muhammad bin Idris. He said, yes. He said, come and recite this book. You said you memorized. When he started reciting the book, he made no mistake. He made no mistake because he was from Quraysh. He was from Banu Abdul Muttalib. He memorized Quran in the age of 5. And he spent about 5-6 years in Yemen. His mother was from Yemen. And he memorized thousands of verses of poetry. So he was master of Arabic language when he was 10. He memorized so much of poetry and so much of Quran and so much of ahadith. That was Imam Shafi'i. And there are a lot of, you must read the history of Imam Shafi'i. Imam Shafi'i is the great Imam. He's the great Imam. So, a man came to Imam Malik and he asked a fatwa in the class. And 1,000 students were. So a man came and he asked a fatwa. He gave a fatwa, Imam Shafi'i. This young Shafi'i, and the man left the masjid. This young Shafi'i, he was following that man. And he told that this fatwa is wrong. The fatwa given by Imam Malik is wrong. So he comes back again and he tells Imam Malik, somebody says that your fatwa is wrong. He says, who says? You see, one of the young kids. And then, he asked, how come you disagree with my fatwa? He says, because yesterday you taught us a rule. And this fatwa is against your own rule. So that was the wisdom of Imam Shafi'i. And after almost a year, after almost